What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Back again, bringing you that unadulterated, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unscriptured, scripted truth. We're going to get right into this topic today. A lot of people are talking about street theater. I'm going to talk about gangstalking and the street theater tactics. So, remember, this gangstalking program is a Masonic targeted individual gangstalking illegal program that they run. And remember, the Freemasons are a satanic cult. So one thing to know right off the bat is a lot of their stuff is ritualistic. A lot of it's based on illusion. A lot of it is a game. Like the Squid Games. I made a video about that previously. It's like the Squid Games and the Hunger Games and the Purge all mixed into one big, sick, demonic game. So in street theater, remember, because they've psychoanalyzed you for probably a very long time in their Masonic lodges with the people who are part of the Brotherhood, who are working for the intelligence agencies or the police department or the fire department, all Freemasons, they're going to know you very well. They're going to want to learn how your psyche works. They're going to attack you psychologically because it's psychological warfare. So in street theater, because they've studied you so much, they're going to know what's going on in your life. Like say for instance, there's a person who just for an example, for argument's sake, I'm just going to say, let's say there's a person who's going through a divorce. So because of that, a lot of the gang stalkers they're going to send your way are going to be happily married couples that they're just going to send your way. They're just going to be, you're going to walk down the street, you're going to pass 4 or 5, married couples, maybe people are making out, and you're going to notice it's fake because in your city, that's something you never see. In these cities, because these people have been so socially engineered with all of these fake movements, these psyops, the whole couples and dating scene and dating apps has just been totally disseminated. So you're going to be walking down the street and you're going to be thinking, I just saw 3 or 4 married couples, people in love, holding hands. Meanwhile, the divorce rate in your city is 60%. You've never seen that in your entire life. And you're going to say, oh, okay, I know. It's the games. It's the street theater. And it's all designed to get your attention because that's what these people want. They want your attention. They know you're a somebody. They know you're a good person because you'll never see them target narcissistic people because they don't target narcissistic people. Narcissistic people are gang stalkers. You'll never see a narcissist getting gang stalked. So the street theater, it's like really weird. It's like really cultish and demonic and strange. Like I remember one time I was driving and there was like 6 or 7. They love to use ambulances too. They love to use ambulances. Because this one time I was driving up this causeway and all of a sudden I saw like 5 or 6 cars all pulled over to the side. And there were people getting out of their cars and acting like there was some big scene. But human beings, we're not dumb. We know it's real. We know it's fake. And then there's some guy, some actor hired by the Freemasons, covered in a blanket, rocking back and forth with like a lady consoling him, and like the ambulance pulled over. And you know it's fake because it's like they want you to know it's fake. They want your attention. It's a psyop. They're trying to psychologically damage you. They're trying to psychologically infiltrate your mind and your attention so that you are aware, because they know you're a perceptive person. They know you're going to catch on to this. They've got full reports on your psyche and how it works and how your mind works. Street theater is some of the weirdest stuff, man. You just realize how broken these people are, how damaged they are, that they are so pathetic that they spend some of them, I swear, are professionals and have been doing this for years, and it's their full-time job, is to aim distress or to harass or to gain the attention of a targeted individual. They're there to put on a show. They're actors. It's all illusion. It's all fake. And these people are so damaged and so broken that they get some sort of enjoyment or fulfillment out of turning you into their audience. But you're not volunteering to be a part of their audience. You're not agreeing to be a part of their audience. It's like they're forcing you to be a part of their audience. These people are weirdos, very strange people. I can't help but to think and look back in my life and think how much street theater was actually going on around me that I thought was maybe really happening. And maybe yours as well. Think about it. These people are very weird out here nowadays, performing these cultish rituals, satanic rituals in the public. Because we already see it all over social media. We already see it all over TikTok. We already see it all over YouTube and TV, cable, the award shows, music videos. It's no secret now that Satan's really running this world and his children are running rampant. And I would never, ever want to be on these pathetic people's level, or I would never like to have their life as my own, because they're just proving to themselves and to the world how low and pathetic they truly are. Because what kind of a person would subject themselves to that just to get the attention of some stranger or somebody that these Masons have profiled or decided to target? Yeah. Street theater is weird. Another weird thing about street theater is because they've infiltrated your life and they have the people of the Freemasons and the intelligence agencies, and they have all of your web browser history, your phone data, your phones are hacked, computer devices, your car, your TV, everything. they'll purposely talk about things that only you know about, or a conversation that you had with somebody. So they're trying to mimic like a coincidence, and they make it really obvious, like they play stupid. One thing I've noticed that these street theater people do is they pretend to be police officers, which is illegal. They drive the cars, they'll put on the uniforms, they'll act like they're cops, but you'll know they're not cops, man. You could tell. You could tell they didn't go through any training. They don't have any. I don't know about y'all, but I can tell when somebody is like what they do. You know, it's like they wear it on their face. Like you can tell, like, oh yeah, that's a cop, or oh yeah, that's a lawyer, or you could tell, especially when they're in uniform working. But these fake ass cops, they're not cops. They're street theater actors working for the Freemasons. A lot of the times you're going to see people pulled over and you're going to think that it's somebody getting a ticket, but no, it's to get a reaction out of you. It's not even real. Street theater. In the fire department, they love to put on their sirens and act like they're going to a call, but they're not. You got to remember, 90% of the fireman's job is there's no fires, right? Fires are pretty rare. So they're sitting in the hall, just hanging out. So when there's a target individual, they'll go out and pretend there's a call. They'll put on the sirens for some street theater. Sure, why not? Same as the police. The police do the same thing. Same as the ambulances. But the drivers they get, I don't think are the actual, not every time, but sometimes they're not the actual drivers or actual paramedic themselves. They're just using one of the vehicles that's not being used at the moment. But they like to use sirens because sirens trigger off some sort of response, some sort of nervous system, natural response, some sort of panic or anxiety or something. So they love to use those. So just know you might be a victim of street theater. Everything you're seeing is not really happening if you're a target individual. Remember, the world is a stage. And these people are really overplaying their performance, overacting. But these street theaters, it's all really just pathetic, for lack of a better term. It's pathetic. It just lets you know how important you are, how special you are, that these people go out of their way to gain your attention. Your attention, target individual, is valuable. That's why they want it. Remember, these people are agents of Satan, agents of the devil. That's why they target you, for your light. Because these people know they're cut off. They can't get it, so they depend on you. It's really narcissistic behavior. Illusionists, right? All to get a reaction. So don't react, because they study your reactions too. And they study your reactions so that they can perfect their sick, demonic craft to try to find ways to infiltrate more of your attention, more of your focus, more of your time, because they want to feel like they matter. They want to feel important, because they're broken people. So that's all I got. Street theater, so bunk, so whack. And you guys are all going to get what's coming to you. Divine judgment is on its way. So, gang stalkers, y'all ain't it. Y'all ain't him and her. Y'all ain't got it. That's not it. Pathetic. Targeted individuals know what I'm talking about too. Spread this information. Let's get it out. Let's get people aware of their tactics that they've been using for decades, centuries. Because the more this information goes out, the less power these demons have. So let's educate the people. Peace and love and shalom to the kings and queens.